Doing the show by Lauderdale, Jones, Scott, and Smith, Winston, Leak, you better act right. Don't drive slow and be wild at night, 'cause you need to know that if you do, that Scotty Ray is watching you. He's everywhere, he's everywhere. That man is faster than a scalded cat. If you do something dumb, then you better run with haste. Scotty Ray's at a wreck before it ever takes place.
And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Odie joins us now as the show gets underway.
Yes.
A chilly morning at 33 as you're waking up as we begin this day together.
Friday Eve.
Busy night for local officials. We'll tell you all about what they were encountered in, involved in, which could make this man's job a little bit harder there. If they're busy, you're going to be busy.
Absolutely. We'll be getting it today and tomorrow, I'm sure.
Sometimes you make their job busy.
Likewise. Yeah, I guess we've bounced back and forth at each other. I guess making each other's job, have plenty of job security, I guess, if you will.
And if you don't recognize this guy that's on your screen right now, this is Judge Nick Lisi. He wears a black robe normally, which his wife, she made that for you, didn't she?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm sure she stitched it.
She's a seamstress, I tell you what.
Well, he wears a white shirt at one place, another shirt at another place, and then he's got camouflage when he hangs out in the woods, and black robes. Talking about a man that's busy.
And look, and this is my crawfish uniform. This is my crawfish. We're going to pick up seafood here as soon as I leave here, so I can kind of dress like a redneck if I want.
There you go.
Is seafood already back in? Is it time to do that again?
This is our first weekend. We'll have crawfish this Friday and Saturday for the first time all season, so we're fired up, and our phones are fired up as well, so it's been good.
Bet.
It's been good.
We'll tell you more about all this cooking that's going to take place downtown Meridian as we begin this. How you feeling there, Odie?
I feel good. I couldn't believe it, but I talked to somebody last night, and they said they were upset at you.
No, well, what'd I do?
And I said, "Are you sure?" He said, "Yeah." He lied to me. I said, "Scotty Ray lied."
I did?
Yeah. He said, "Yesterday on the show, you talked about how the body shop needed experienced body men."
Yeah.
So Clayton went down there to put his application in, and they told him that he was experiencing the wrong kind of body.
I can see Clayton doing that. I can see Clayton back there sanding.
Yeah, he's used to the human body, not the car body. He said he told me to go down there because they were looking for experienced body men. He said, and I fit that.
Oh, yes, he does. He's seen quite a few bodies in his lifetime. Not the man you want in your front yard there.
No, sir.
That's the way it works there. Nick, and let me, as I mentioned a moment ago about an ICE agent that was in Minneapolis last night. We've had another shooting that took place there and if you're unfamiliar with what's going on in America right now, they're there taking out people who are here illegally. Now, the majority of this is due to its tax dollars. It's taken away from what you've put in to your retirement. There's not going to be money there. They're doing their job. They went to arrest somebody. They were attacked by two other people trying to free this guy with a shovel. What do you say to this?
It's just, I guess, the world we live in is pretty sad right now if people are trying to.
That old trick of what's wrong is right, is that what you're seeing?
It is, and it's kind of scary across the country, the people that we're putting into office and power and the way they think.
Like the question that I asked you just a moment ago, can a man get pregnant?
And if you have to stutter around to answer that question, that's a problem. It should be an emphatic no.
And all across America, we're seeing this to where you know the answer and you look at them like, did you just do that? That's my reaction to people.
It's the truth.
So Supreme Court yesterday, everybody's heard of most of this.
Oh, I mean,
Judge Alito asked the ACLU, is it not necessary for there to be an understanding of what it means to be a boy or a girl or a man or a woman? And the ACLU answers back, yes, Your Honor. Judge Alito then says, and what is that definition? And the ACLU says, we do not have a definition.
That's all you need to know.
It's the most easiest thing in the world. Anybody can do it, and it's an innie or an outie. That's it.
I bet my 7-year-old girl can do a better definition.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, just as simple as you want to make it.
And that's what we've allowed to get into our Supreme Court, the ruling of the land. Things that we need to have in court to really push America forward. And we're going up there and blocking our courts with what is a boy and what is a girl.
Yep, yeah, it's sad that you didn't have to ask that. I'm with you on that.
And the media out there only pushes out half the story. They don't want the whole thing out because it represents what's actually going on, and they want to control every single thought of the American people.
Well, they're doing a pretty good job of it, but there's a lot of people now that can no longer think for themselves. You see it, don't you?
It is, and it's all the time. And look, despite all of my titles that I have, my wife, she just sent me a message that said she'd appreciate me to take out the trash when I come back through. So no matter what all's going on, to lighten the mood a little bit, that's what my wife just sent me a text.
You still got honeydews,
She is, absolutely. She don't care what's going on. She said she'd appreciate that trash to be taken out next time I pass through.
And I bet you said yes,
yes, ma'am. I haven't texted out yet, but she might be watching, so I'm going to say yes, ma'am.
Another thing that happened overnight, they've never done this before, NASA had to abort a mission because one of the astronauts got sick. They've returned to Earth because somebody got sick. First time they've had to do that before. I guess those other folks that were hung up at that space station just had to get over whatever they had that time. Coming up, we're going to get into what happened last night. Did it happen near your home? We'll get into this. The fire department was some kind of busy last night. We'll discuss that, what went on, where were you? That's up and coming.
Your piece of land demands the very best equipment. Kubota Equipment. The #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. With professional grade mowers, versatile sidekick utility vehicles, and compact tractors that get it done right. All backed by unmatched dealer support. Talk to your dealer today to schedule a demo.
I'm Laura King here at the Diabetes Institute. I'm a family nurse practitioner that is board certified in advanced diabetes management. Wanted to let you know that we're here right off of North Hill Street for all your diabetes needs. We are located right next door to Squealer's Barbecue, and we are open from Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We accept all types of insurances. Wanted to also let you know that we take care of type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes. We'll do gestational diabetes patients as well as pre-diabetes. We have in-house lab. We also do a point of care A1C so that you will leave the clinic that day knowing what your A1C is. Again, we're here off of North Hill Street, right next door to Squealer's Barbecue, and we'd love to see you for all your diabetes needs.
Patrick Allen Companies has a wide selection of garage doors that will fit your style, add value to your home, and add curb appeal to your neighborhood. Patrick Allen also has top-of-the-line, energy-efficient replacement windows that will make your home look great while saving you money. We're family-owned and operated, and we take pride in our work. 5305 Highway 145 South in Meridian.
For all your garage doors and replacement windows,
call Patrick Allen Companies. Safety, service, satisfaction.
Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, along with the gang here as we begin this morning. Judge Nick Lisi is our special guest as he joins us. And I had a story, Odie. I don't know where it went. I'll get it here in just a second. We'll be back to that.
Did you pay? Is it the one that I was thinking?
No, that's no. Because I need to show the picture here, and let me just. Let me go back here and see if I can find it while we scramble to get things straightened out. But it is, what is today, Thursday?
Today's Thursday. This is Friday Eve. Why are you looking for that? Nick, we talked about a little bit about you're going to be busy this week. Can people still order some of this here seafood you got coming?
Absolutely. We're leaving. As soon as I leave here this morning, we're heading to Louisiana to pick up your shrimp, your oysters. We're picking up gumbo. We're picking up all kind of good stuff. And you have till about 11 o'clock today to place your order. For the weekend. As far as crawfish goes, you can place that all the way up till Friday, even into Saturday. But this is the first weekend of crawfish season, so it is going to be very limited. Crawfish don't terribly like the cold weather, so when it does get cold, it makes it limited. So if you do want to place an order, the sooner the better to make sure
shrimp?
We get it
Y'all doing that this week?
Oh yeah, that's what we're going down there to pick up today. So we'll have plenty of shrimp, plenty of king crab, snow crab. lobster tails, anything, scallops, you name it. If you can think about it as far as seafood, we can get it today.
Now again, it's located right next to the little griddle.
Absolutely, right.
A lot
there
of
in
people
Marion.
visit there.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Marion has truly gotten. I went through the other night after it turned dark, and it looked like a little town. It was backed up, red light, everybody everywhere.
It is, and it's very safe. It's a good place to do business. So they've always taken care of us. So we're big fans of Meridian for sure.
Yeah, I like it a whole lot there. We all went to a press conference yesterday at the Max, and the much anticipated what's going to be the name of the baseball team.
I hate I missed it because I heard that that room was.
Oh, it was probably one of the biggest press conferences that I've ever seen there. To make it was standing room only, and they came up and made the big announcement. And I'm going to show you a picture now of what it is. And I have to be honest, I was not expecting this. This was not what I thought was going to be the mascot of the Meridian baseball team. Where's my button here? Here it is. It's the Meridian Blues.
Oh, and I like the name. I mean, with the music and everything else.
I'm being honest. I did not see that one coming at me, but it is the name of the team now. So
Well, they want everybody to try and name this here fox, and so I threw my 2 cents in there, and so it's the Meridian Blues, but it looks like a red fox.
well, yeah.
So
yeah.
I named my 2 cents was Fred G. Fox, after Fred G. Sanford, who was Red Fox.
Are they wanting more names, or is this are we at the Blue? Is this it?
No. Meridian Blues is it. Now we got to name the fox.
I have to put my thinking cap on. I have to put my thinking cap on.
So they wanting people to try.
So it's going
and
to have
name
2 names now.
Well, just the fox is going to have its own name. The name of the baseball team is the Meridian Blues. The mascot itself
Is that typical?
Fox.
Is that typical to have another name?
Well, I mean,
I just don't know. I was just asking.
you got Ole Miss Rebels, and we got the Colonel.
We've got 3 names.
Well,
I mean, he's a shark. He's a bear.
We're that good.
Y'all are the most confused identity team that exists in the nation.
Only y'all that don't know that we're still the Rebels.
yeah. That went away. But, you know, the funny thing is that they won't have a mascot, but they still identify on TV as or a game. Let me put it that way: as the Rebels.
Oh yeah.
Then there's a bear over there, and then somebody's
Shark.
doing.
That's our
need-
defense.
Y'all need help. That's what they need.
We still got it.
But again, it was a big press conference, and we were there live yesterday. If you haven't watched this, go back and listen to everything here as we slide across there. Mayor Percy Bland gave comments there. This is the guy who helped bring the team in, and it just went on and on of great news there and what they're going to be doing with MCC as well. Al was there, and welcome to everybody. Again, packed house.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, and so they've got to have a baseball field. So right now they're going to be playing at MCC.
Correct.
And then are they trying to build their own
That's what
stadium?
They didn't go into any of that, and it was a press conference, basically a statement sort of okay, do you have questions about what we're doing? It'll be time for questions later, but I do think they have plans to build a stadium, and I would, as you always know, it depends upon attendance and how well
we got to
people-
support it.
Yeah. And so if it has good attendance, I think it will be, what do you call it, faster getting it
If
in
they
motion.
see where we're going to get behind it and support
Correct.
it, then they'll invest a little bit more money.
And Meridian does like baseball. They do. They love sports. So we'll see where this goes. The Meridian Blues, a fox. I was expecting a carousel horse or something. That's what was in my head. I was expecting a horse. The Travelers is what I had.
I mean, not the Naked Man or nothing.
Well, I mean, he's pretty popular, but other towns wouldn't get it.
I mean, it'd be cheap on uniform.
Naked Man rounding base 3.
Oops, he tripped.
Can't you just see Bob Euchre up there trying to call it?
Call that game.
We'll be glad to call.
Shorty, cut across.
We'll be glad to call a few ball games if they need a little help out
Sure,
there.
if they need some help with that.
And I told you I did attempt that one time to call racing out at Wyandotte, and it didn't work. Those cars are fast. You know that? You can't sit there and see the number because it gets real muddy and you can't tell who's who. And I was trying to say who was in the lead, and Rodney kept going, they really don't like it when you point out their last. I can see his number.
Yeah,
Number 29 is still at the back of the pack.
Focus on the front. Focus on the front.
They're hard to watch.
Here they come. There they go. Here they come.
And for goodness sake, never, ever, in case of an emergency, ever ride with Rodney Wing. It ain't natural. You should not do
I
that.
remember when you got in that car.
So
It was raising money for a heart association.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to die.
There's a wall
140 miles an hour.
on a little bitty round circle.
That's the way it works. Then you try to picture another 8 cars involved in that. It really gets touchy there.
Goodness.
You've been out to Wyandotte lately?
I have not been out lately, but I've been out there a couple years ago, and Rodney's a character. I run into him pretty regular out and about. They don't make him any better. But
No, they don't.
I see he's your field reporter out there in Wyandotte if anything happens.
If it happens in Wyandotte, Rodney is on the scene wearing a cowboy hat to do the reporting for us there. That man has he's a natural act at that.
Yeah.
Pardon me, sir, where'd you rob that store? Rodney beats the criminals escaping the store that just robbed it. They don't even get away. He gets a picture of them.
Sir, why did you come back to the store you just robbed?
Rodney caught him in the act.
Funny.
But that's what happened yesterday with the Prescott. We are tickled to have a team. We do hope this is going to be successful as they invest some money in Meridian. It'll be a total of 8 teams, I understand, that they'll be playing. And they'll be doing a lot of traveling there.
And 30-something games? I don't know how many exactly.
62 games.
62 games.
Yeah. So you'll have to kind of treat this as a job, whoever does this.
Well, this is so the one who, and I don't know if it was just one person or multiple people, but whoever came up with the Blues, and they named the team the Meridian Blues, that person gets free season passes for life.
Life, yeah. But I don't know the name of that person.
And is this a farm team for a particular professional team? How is it?
They're their own, and I don't know if it's A or AA, but it's a team that even those who get pushed down from pros can come and play and hope that they get notified again. So it's not a
farm league,
secondary
right?
off of Atlanta or nothing like that.
I got you.
Yeah. But it's going to be interesting, and we'll let you know as this progresses. And we wait to find out what the schedule is when the first game will be, where you can go out to the new MCC. And that new field does look good on the corner there at MCC.
Yeah.
So lots to do there. We got a lot to talk about this morning as we get this day under. Any new notes from your wife? Has she sent us any messages?
No, nothing negative or positive. So I take that as a negative. I mean, a positive. Excuse me, not a negative. No news is good news.
She's waiting to see if you fulfill this.
That's it.
First.
Exactly right.
We'll be right back. Those LS tractors are rolling in to Freeman Tractor on Highway 494 in Cicalina. Keith and the gang will have a LS tractor that fits your needs, from a professional end of it, or maybe it's just deer plots that you need a tractor for. Starting at a 26 horsepower, 40 horsepower, or even larger. Don't forget to ask about that 0% financing as well. Parts, a new tractor, or a tall tale. Drop in today to Freeman Tractor, Highway 494 in Collinsville. Call them at 626-8759. That's Freeman Tractor.
Hey, welcome to Kia Meridian.
We're a family-owned business that's been serving the community for 25 years.
If you're looking for a new Kia, we have them. And if we don't, we'll find it.
No stress, no hassle, just the best deals. And right now we can get rates as low as 0%.
Shop local, get the car you want. And be a part of the Kia Meridian family.
Have you been wanting your own building, your own shed? Speak to our friends at Best Sadia Building, 601-728-1954. Now, they can custom build you a home from a barn dominium. Maybe it's a shed that you're needing, or a simple place to park your car, a garage, a camp house. Maybe you need a place to park your tractor, your motorcycle, or even that lawnmower. They can custom design whatever it is you need. Quality work, trustworthy, best city of buildings. Speak with Drew, 601-728-1954. Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Judge Nick Lisi in with us this morning. Don't forget, tomorrow is Fun Friday. We'll have the whole team back. Julie will be there. I saw her the other night at the Jimmy Rogers announcement there.
Yeah, she was there hanging out.
We had the big announcement there of all the groups that are coming to Meridian for the Jimmy Rogers Festival, and they'll be doing that in May. So we're looking forward to that also there.
But and talking about tomorrow, also a short but a special little guest is going to come in tomorrow morning. You hear us talking about Environment Masters, the studio sponsor, and they talked about the Scotty Ray Special. You can't beat it. A tune-up. Scotty Ray Special. All you got to do is call down there and say, I want the Scotty Ray Special. Cost you $29.
That's a bargain.
$29 for them to come and check your unit out and make sure it's working. But Environment Masters been doing it since 1957. Heat, air, electrical work, plumbing work. They can do it all. They'll be at your door in less than 24. Call them up.
He confuses me every time he does that little slogan there.
I hope they are. I guess we'll know in the morning.
That's right.
Hey, they got some paving trucks getting geared up this morning to start laying asphalt. I highly suggest they wait till it warms up a little bit before they get out there and do this. But over on Chip Pickering Road, they're going to be laying some asphalt this morning. So if you travel that way on your daily journeys, expect a little bit of delay. They'll do one lane, let you go through, and the flagman will recognize you. You know how that works. So that's going to be happening there just off of 45 Chip Pickering Road. So expect that today to be going on.
Yeah.
Now, as I mentioned, we had a few things that and I got to say a big thank you to Oak Hill Church. While I was at the fire, they were so kind and brought me a meal.
Really?
I got pork chops last night.
Man, they can't beat that with a stick.
Nobody, did you?
Well, I did sort of block the driveway.
They paid to get out.
They thought if I give him some food, he'll leave. But we had a fire last night, and let's go look at this. Now, the great thing about this, when this first came out, everybody was under the impression that horses were still in the barn. As we would find out, they were able to get the horses out. And let's start here. This is it from 493 look of walking up to it.
Wow.
As you'll see this from the road, look at this fire. It was humongous. Burning, it's a total loss there for this barn there. This is across from Oak Hill. Look at that.
Man.
Now, this would also rekindle in the night hours. And you can hear more ambulances making their way there. But all pups and everything was safe. Bailey Volunteer Fire Department arrived on scene. The Meridian Fire Department arrived on scene. That's Allen there, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you had Bailey, Northeast, and Marion, if I'm not mistaken, respond to this, and then of course Michael Ted went out there and helped them. There he is, there I believe.
Yeah,
and he is definitely a huge part of our area, not just the city, but he cares about all of us.
Without a shadow of a doubt there. And the fire was put out, no injuries reported. Now, did it block traffic? Because it's right in that curve right there on 493 by the church and then coming up over that hill. And there was just no way around it with all the people that responded to help get this out. And again, I think it was about 11 o'clock. As usual, things rekindle, and the fire department has to come back out with some more water. So that happened last night as well. Now, let's get into this other fire that we had around 1 a.m. this morning. This would happen. It was an abandoned building house that caught on fire. And this would be over behind the sheriff's department over in that side of town as we go to this, as they responded to this. Here's some pictures from this. And again, Meridian Fire Department showed up for this. This was fully engulfed by the time they got the call that it was on fire. No way to save it. And again, it was abandoned. This was one of the most structures that, you hate to say, but most likely homeless had something to do with this, Odie, as the fire department arrived on scene. Nobody was hurt, but it sure woke a whole lot of people up as they responded to this to get that fire out. But we got a lot of abandoned structures in town, and they're working to get this stuff bulldozed down and taken care of to where things like this won't happen and people be trapped in the middle of the night. But slowly but surely there. It was a long night for firefighters in and around. Whenever we have cold nights is when this is going to happen. It's like clockwork.
Yeah, it really is. It's tough, and I understand trying to keep warm, but you've got to be safe when you're setting a fire, whether it's your house or not.
How many? You
know,
fair enough.
Nick, how many times do you hear the case of the guy didn't stop when the police threw on the blue lights? You've heard this time too, hadn't you?
Once or twice for sure.
Usually they've got something to hide is while they take off. Now, they probably have a pretty good idea, Meridian, who this is, but at this point in time, unless something happened after 3 a.m., I don't think they have anybody in cuffs. They went to make a stop last night on 8th Street. Old boy driving that Jaguar, I thought, I ain't stopping.
Oh,
boogie there, and off he went. Only problem was it was raining. And light poles seem to get in the way during rainy weather.
Every time.
And let's pull this up here where you can see a little bit better here. And it took the Jaguar right off the hood emblem. It's gone. It's probably in the grass there. If you've always wanted them, go back by and pick that up.
Well, I'm going to tell you, for hitting a telephone pole, that Jaguar held up more than I thought it would.
Do you see the airbags deployed? I didn't notice that.
No, doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
It could be deflated.
Yeah.
Very possible.
But it was like rump row. Now, this was just off 20th Street, 19th Street, and 33rd Avenue. So it's one block, almost where fire station number 6 used to be.
Okay.
Right there where...
the Metro substation. Yeah.
But, of course, there's an assistant chief over here to the right there. They were working to get all this cleared up. And let me tell you, it was a large police presence as they searched backyards, whoever it was. As soon as it hit that light, and I would probably knock senseless for a few minutes after hitting the light pole. But not him. No, sir. He's athletic. He might should try out for that baseball team because he sure can run. I bet he could get around in no time.
If you can't hit, you could be a designated runner.
See, they've been looking at this sports thing all wrong about who to hire, and these folks can run.
Take a licking and keep on ticking.
That's right. And I almost would, and I say this joking, but I'd almost like to go visit one time because it is so big. The prison at Angola, the bull,
the rodeo.
The rodeo. They tell me that is something else.
What do they have to lose?
I bet they can compete with the best of them. They're probably pretty tough and rough, you know.
What is the top prize of that? Do you get like extra time out in the yard?
It's got to be something. I mean,
because there's interest.
Yeah, there's interest in that. Like, whatever. That not just be interest, just to be able to practice, to be able to participate and get out and about.
It gets you out of your cell and gives you something to do, I guess.
I bet you.
Well, they also have shop area and they can make things, do things, and then they actually sell those wares there at the rodeo. So you can go to the rodeo.
Oh, that's right.
And you can walk around, and they may have some art, some wind chimes. They may have a wooden swing, but they also turn around and make stuff to sell.
And they do this once a year, is that right?
Yeah, that's my understanding.
I think it's more than once a year.
That'd be interesting to go
check that out. But yeah, it really would.
And it seems to work. And that brings to mind, as you bring that up, we got problems with our prisons. They sit around and think about how they can commit the next crime. Give them something to do while they're in there. Because all they're doing at that point is hanging out with somebody that did a little bit better job than they did, and they learn a new trade to make theirs better the next time they get
Twice
home.
a year.
Twice a year?
Twice a year.
Yeah. So, I mean, that would be an idle mind. You're going to sit there and think about how to get out, how to get over on someone, but if you keep that mind busy.
Has Clayton ever been to that? Do you know?
Yeah,
have y'all discussed that during your hockey night?
We did have a good hockey night last night.
And y'all know this. Did you ever watch and I'm gonna put you on the spot here, Nick.
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna put the camera.
Well, put it right on me.
This time he warned you.
That's right. That's all right.
Have you ever watched the movie Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins?
I have not. I'm the world's worst movie watcher.
It is hilarious.
So I need to watch it tonight.
Oh yeah,
it
is the poodle.
Welcome home, Roscoe
just
Jenkins.
to watch the poodle get picked up by the eagle is he got assaulted in the woods. The little dog did.
I'm gonna have to watch that tonight.
But what's his name? I can't. He was in Bad Boys. Bad Boys next to Will Smith is the main star.
I know his face. I cannot see his
You
name.
know who I'm talking about. And he's a talk show host. And he's done well for himself, moved away from a small town. And once a year, he goes home to the family reunion. And then there's the boy in the neighborhood that his mom and daddy kind of adopted after his parents died. And there's always been competition between them. And he owns a Cadillac dealership. And they just try to outdo one another over old girl. And it is hilarious. And he has a sister that goes and visits.
Martin, that's
it. That's right.
Martin Lawrence.
That's it. That's right. That's
and
right.
his sister has this tendency to she said she's doing God's work. She's going to visit the inmates. And I don't think that's all she was doing with the inmates. Is
You
trying
don't call it conjugal when you're not married. You know?
Yeah, that's right. That was, I'm telling you, it was fun. And she whoops his butt.
Certain kind of prison ministry.
She was ministering all right, but she whoops Martin on the side of the road some kind of bad. And the guy that was in the Green Mile, the guy, the big man, he was also in that as his brother.
Something Duncan.
I'm gonna have to watch it tonight.
But
it is hilarious.
I laughed and I laughed and I laughed some more. It's just and the girlfriend was supposed to have been on on Survivor, the TV show. That was her claim to fame to the family.
Something about
She was me team.
Well, look, before I come back next time, I'm gonna have to make sure, a month or so in advance, I'm just gonna binge movie watch where I can I can participate. That's it. I'm the world's worst.
Michael Duncan Clark. That's it. Thank you so much, Timothy.
He was also in Armageddon. Wasn't that the name of that?
Yeah, sure was.
With Bruce Willis. He was an actor. I don't know if he ever won an Oscar or a Grammy. I don't keep up with those, but he should have won that for the Green Mile for that part he played.
That was a good movie. I did watch that.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah,
I'm sure that somebody had to come up with that idea. That was a good idea.
It was.
So watch your movies. Sometimes I forget names and places, but there's some good ones out there.
The Rat Race. You still need to watch The Rat Race.
You can't compare to Smokey the Bandit.
Oh.
Daddy, can we watch the game?
Different type of movie, but that was. You just watched the new Smokey and the Bandit and let me know if it's.
We don't do things like that. We had a minor accident. I say minor. The fire department was not called to block traffic, but there was an accident with a few injuries there at the Lost Gap exit there, Meehan. Mile marker 129. A car ran off the road there, and the police were on scene there working that accident last night. You may have been caught in that little bit of a traffic there as they were doing this. We had a minor, what we're going to call a fender bender, over at Bonita Lakes yesterday. Somebody was trying to go do the workout thing, and next thing you know, log truck's involved. We got a bent bumper, and no injuries though. And it was very, very minor. It's funny how some days it starts out at 5 in the morning and it goes till dark, things happening. Yesterday, overall, was a mild day for fender benders, which was great for the area.
Sure.
Chet didn't like it, but
business down
nationwide enjoyed it yesterday.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I bet he could get that Jaguar fixed pretty quick.
Oh yeah, it didn't look all that bad. Could have got all that. Let's see. What else do we have going on this morning? Where's this road at? I don't see a name on it there, Odie. There.
B Street.
B Street.
I don't know.
20th Avenue in B Street. Going to be some paving going on there as well as we look at this. Be ready for that there as they're working on those streets also. Eventually, we'll get all of our streets paved and smooth once again. And then we'll have a water leak running. Does it never? Y'all ever notice that?
Never ends.
New pavement, backhoes there the next day. Happened on our road out here.
Well, that's how you try, or that's how you learn how to do patches. dig it up, and then you learn how to patch over.
What better way?
That's exactly hands on.
It seems to work pretty good there with that there. What is that? As we were talking about what all y'all do over getting cooking going, what's the number one thing people want? What is the item that
by far crawfish? I mean,
really?
100%. Like I've got several orders that were placed in November, just whenever the first weekend was.
I did not realize
they ready
that.
to roll. That kind of drives all of our other business. Oysters, shrimp, that's also a big deal. And we sell the fire out of gumbo. If you've never had our gumbo, it is off the chain.
Let me say, I'm not picking on nobody.
Yep.
I don't want to say this, but when crawfish started getting popular here, we did not have a large Cajun presence here.
No.
And it is no longer a Cajun thing. This is everybody's after these things.
Well, I've started doing them at Nick and Al's when I was 19 years old, and every year it's gotten a little bit busy. It's just a way of life down here. Everybody does them, and everybody wants them, and it's just part of their lifestyle.
The heads.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Suck the heads, eat the tails. Right?
Hey, look, we can do it whatever way you want it. We don't care as long as you buy it. You can suck the head, eat the tails, however you like. It makes no difference to us. We don't judge.
I've had crawfish. I'm just, I'm a shrimp man
yes,
when it comes
absolutely.
to coming home.
I'll eat shrimp, but I can't do the.
Do you dip it in ketchup? What do you put on it?
People, they have their own Cajun dipping sauce they can make. It's like a ketchup mayonnaise. No, now they're live when we get them in. Now they're live. I mean, we'll get them by the 30-pound sack alive. They're definitely wiggling for sure. Now, once they come out of the water, they're not wiggling.
Yeah, the hot water.
But I don't eat mine with anything. If you season them correctly, you don't have to have any dipping sauce. But people have dipping sauces. You have your corn potato sausage, and that's what a lot of people like. Even more than that.
The fool out of the sausage and the potatoes.
Everybody likes those sides as well, and and people have gotten so creative of what they sell. What they cook with the crawfish. I've seen chicken boiled with it, artichokes, green beans, anything and everything you can think of. I've seen it boiled with it. Yeah. People get creative all the time.
That's because people like me got to have something
to actually eat. Yeah, if you don't want it, let's throw some chicken in here. You can eat that.
I went to one of those. The MSO used to do the big crawfish boil every year.
That's right.
And so I went, and I said, I'll try it. I've never eaten one. So we get up there, and my date for the night, she had a stack of paper towels she was putting down. I'm sitting there watching, and I said, you're going to have to teach me because I don't know. And I see her prepping with all these paper towels.
Was that to kiss, or were you...
And... no, this was to eat them big crawfish.
Okay, I thought we had moved on afterwards.
No, I'm real good with that part. So anyway, she commenced to take this thing apart and rub it down that paper towel. And I said, what are you doing? She goes, well, you got to clean the rear end of it. And I told her from that point, I said, give me your potatoes and your corn. But you can have these. If I got to clean that thing for you.
But that's not the case. Everybody else is.
No, I'm telling you.
They don't care.
It is a way of life. And there's, I always get concerned, especially like this time of year, it's a little on the more expensive side. Sometimes people don't care.
And they don't slow down.
Nope. And like I said,
you want it.
It is. Like I said, people in November up at the fireworks shack, they're wanting me to, hey, look, we don't care what day you open, but when you do, put us down, and we want a sack of crawfish.
Just let me know.
That's when we try to treat people right. If anything, this time of year, the crawfish aren't as they're not as lively as other times. So anything goes wrong.
Cold.
Oh, it is, and that's what a lot of people we've had in the past. Like, oh man, they're not a little lively. So let them warm up a little bit, then they'll kind of kick up because this weekend's going to be cold, and that affects crawfish in as far as the amount we can get. So that's why we encourage people to get their orders in early.
What's the number to call you? It is best to call you, right?
Absolutely. My number is 601-934-0598. You can also go on to Pinch and Tails on Facebook. You'll see my number, Jeff's number. Either one of us, that's the best way to call. We're going to be open.
Text. That's always
call,
easier.
Facebook, call my wife, call somebody. We'll get you on the list. But we're going to
her. She'll make sure you get it.
She'll make sure we're dependent on you, And we're going to be open 11 to 6 on Friday and Saturday.
All right, we'll send them out that way. More on the way.
Yeah.
Let's face it, accidents are going to happen. If a deer jumps out in front of your car, go see my friends and professionals at Chet's Paint and Body Shop in Center Hill. Chet can help you navigate through this confusing world of insurance. by providing photo estimates to insurance companies and the right to choose the body shop of your choice. From a minor scratch to a major collision, Chet has you covered. Chet offers quality repairs by trained and certified technicians with a lifetime warranty on all repairs. That's Chet's Paint and Body Shop. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn, located at 910 Posey Avenue, has tons of lawnmowers to choose from. A big selection of zero-turn lawnmowers, power washers, and even barbecue grills. Step inside the store and see their complete line of Liberty safes along with those Browning safes. A large selection of Louis Vuitton purses along with satin shirts and bead sets. And tons to choose from for the outdoorsman in your household. And always a great deal on any type of jewelry you're looking for. And a private lobby for pawns for your confidentiality. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn.
Looking for a deal you can't pass up? Right now, drive off in a quality used car for just $299 down and only $299 a month here at Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Meridian. That's right, good reliable cars packed with features at a price you'll love. $299 down, $299 a month. Look, I'm not kidding. This is a real offer that our customers have taken advantage of for years now. Come see us today, Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Meridian.
Y'all will have to explain this to me. I didn't even realize it. In schools, your kids, grandkids go there. When did they take whole milk out of schools?
I don't know.
I didn't know they did.
I didn't either.
Well, I didn't either until Trump yesterday broke out an ink pen and said it ain't happening no more. We're putting whole milk back in there. Somebody took it out, and they were putting low fat. And they were claiming that kids were getting fat over milk, and he put real milk back in schools.
Like
make milk great again.
That's it.
That 1 8-ounce of milk starts to throw them up. Come on, son, let's go to McDonald's.
That's it.
I don't get it.
I don't either.
But see, that just proves that things go on in our nation that you have no idea has ever happened.
For sure.
It may go back to the Obama administration. Remember when his wife was really involved with lunches? Y'all remember that?
I bet that might have been because it was a big low-fat load. That probably was where it
all
came
we're
from.
seeing now that 2011, Michelle Obama did all that.
Well,
there you go.
Okay, could be.
2000. I just leave milk alone.
The red carton.
Yeah, it's the real
good
thing.
Stuff. Red cap. I gotta have that red cap.
It tastes watered down any other way. Let's just be honest about it. And that's probably what they're doing.
Well,
with
it is what they're doing. Gotta be.
The next agenda on today, do y'all realize that today marks 10 years that plane was going down and Sully landed it safely in the Hudson River? It was today.
Wow, 10 years.
The man was incredibly good at what he did. If you watch the movie, I'm sure they changed it up a little bit to make it more dramatic for us to watch at home. But
it's still good, though.
Man, that show was incredible, how he guided that in, and they were telling him, no, you got to go to the airport, and he knew he wouldn't make it.
I'm not going to make it.
And no matter what they did, he did the right thing. Everybody walked away.
Get on your computer and try and land. You can't.
Yeah.
So
he did the impossible. Ooh. Probably a little help from the man up above, as we all know. You sometimes need a little help there.
For sure. Talking about that, but them crawfish being cold. They was cold when they hit that Hudson.
Gosh, especially up north, man.
Yeah.
We don't know what this really means. I'm going to call it a claim at this point. Yesterday, 2 people were supposed to show up to testify dealing with the Epstein case. I don't think you voted for her.
No, I don't think so. I don't think I voted for anything like that.
And I think it was the day before was him, and then yesterday was her, and neither one of them.
They're claiming that they're going to hold them both in contempt of court. Will it happen? You remember when I had brought up the other day, they did arrest Steve Bannon a few years ago because he said he didn't take it as being legit. Well, they did. Mm-hmm. They cuffed him.
Well, good for the goose, good for the gander.
Yeah, so, will it happen?
No.
No. I don't see it happening. This is one of those Missouri things. Show me.
And that's why we're in the shape we are in, because they're not going to do anything to either one of them. And that's and that's what's affecting the United States of America right there.
So we'll let you know if something more becomes of this or not. Dan Bonagino getting ready to start his podcast February 2nd. Can he recover? Will the people come back and trust him after that little stint? To where, and the thing will be, will he stick to his story? When Epstein died, I watched the video. It was legit. I don't buy it. No matter what Dan said, I don't buy it. Does he have more access than all of us to view stuff? Yeah, I don't buy it.
Yeah, but you know what? He signed a piece of paper that says, "I shall not say a word past this."
He can't.
And he can't. And because of where he was and what he did, he is going to be limited. And you think Clinton and them can get away with it? Let him open up his mouth. They will come drag him out of his home and put him underneath the jail. I think he's going to get a swarm of people come back to listen to him because they want to hear what kind of dirt he's going to spill when they're going to find out that he's not going to spill anything.
That's kind of not
half
how it
of
works,
it's going to go. And then you may have some that decide, well, let me go check him out and get back on. I think the old boy's going to be okay. May not get back to the status that he was, but he's going to be all right.
Well, any court cases that we can bring up that's come before you lately we can get a chuckle out of?
Well, we're not allowed to bring up any specific court cases, but I will tell you, I always enjoy Justice Court because you can write a new chapter in a book on crazy every month. When you think you've seen everything, you always have something new. But that's kind of what I like about it. You see the same type cases over and over, but there's always a little bit of different circumstance in it, so you're never feel like you know it all or you're relaxed, and
And explain this, Nick. There's a lot of people that are watching go, Justice Court, I don't really understand the difference. Explain to us what comes before you. What type of cases do we hear that in Lauderdale County that will be in your courtroom?
So we have really two different kinds of cases. We got criminal and we have civil. Civil, we're allowed to monetarily see up to $3,500 is the amount we can see.
That's kind of like somebody didn't make their rent or they borrowed money from you, didn't pay it back.
That's it. That's exactly right. We see do evictions. We do monetary suits up to $3,500. And as far as the criminal stuff go, we see the most volume of what we see is DUIs is on the criminal day.
I bet so.
And that is also a very interesting thing because there's so many attorneys that are very good at their job. We see a lot of that.
You can make more money, but you ain't got no more time.
That's exactly right. That's exactly that was Parrish used to say. Absolutely. And then we see a lot of unfortunately domestic violence. That is one of the harder ones you see, and that is way more rampant than people think.
Now, you brought up something. Let me ask this. As you mentioned DUI,
yes,
driving under the influence.
Yes, sir.
Do you see more DUI other now, or do you see DUI?
Since being in there, I've been over there just a little over 2 years. DUI other has now, in my courts, overtaken your regular alcohol DUIs.
I was at one the other day that's exactly what it was.
And I'll tell you something. People they when they come before you, a lot of times they'll have their marijuana card, and they say, no, I got my marijuana card. That doesn't matter. You still, if you're under the influence, you're under influence.
You can't drive.
That's kind of the equivalent of you being.
You can have a beer card.
Yeah. That's like you showing your driver's license saying it's legal. No, that's fine. It's legal to buy. You have to be under the limit or not drink and drive. So that goes on a lot. Civil stuff is probably what I consider the most difficult because you got two citizens going back and forth at each other. And that's interesting. And also, if you're going to make somebody mad, it's going to be on that day. And that's what I always joke about in court. 50% of the people going to love you, 50% of them going to hate you.
Is it true that a petition was brought before you not long ago to bring back the Bud Girls?
It has not, but if it was, I would sign that petition if that was part of it.
As you were talking about that, I was thinking of the Chunky River and how big that used to be.
The Bud Light women.
And the Bud Girls that used to do that. And they'd put those three swimsuits together, and I think it may be spelled out, but I never read anything. But that's what we were told.
Yeah.
So you didn't look at the letters?
Absolutely.
Can't remember the spelling of it exactly.
No.
But, we looked at the Mardi Gras parade is coming up, and a big thank you to Budweiser being a part of that. They do a lot for our community.
Absolutely.
On top of everything that goes on. It's going to be fun. February 7th is when it's taking place in Meridian.
That's right. Mardi Gras.
And I'm looking for it, and we'll get it posted. I am almost certain we're going to have a parade in Meridian for Martin Luther King, but I haven't seen it on paper yet. It's got to be there
for sure.
The 20th is when it's recognized, and that's Monday.
Well, we always have, so I'm sure
That's,
we'll
isn't
have
that the
something.
20? Isn't that 20th Monday?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes, definitely.
I know I've gotten it from a few other towns, but we are looking to get that up, and that will be a holiday, so a lot of things will be closed on Monday. So just a reminder there, get your banking and things taken care of either Friday or Saturday,
right.
because Monday will be a little off if you're needing some cash there. We'll be right back, but that was the frogs.
That was the lizards, wasn't it?
Was it? No, it was the
No,
frogs.
it was the frogs.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
why, sir?
But nobody in all of, and they were geniuses up until that other person got involved. When it come to real men of genius, I mean,
oh man, yeah.
that which is better, the bud? Which one did the frogs or real men?
I remember the frogs was always stood out to me, but both of them are good. They were like you said before this recent debacle. They were marketing geniuses, really.
Say hello to you, Mr. Judge, making the right decision, man.
It was funny. And you can go back and watch all those on YouTube.
Oh,
If you
yeah,
want to chuckle
yeah.
today, go back and do that. We'll be right back. J&J Tire and Muffler, located at 3420 8th Street, invites you by. And if you need a front-end alignment, make sure to try their new state-of-the-art alignment machine. No matter the size of your truck and car, J&J can align it. J&J also has touch-free mounting, laser wheel balancing, and as always, they provide preventive maintenance, including CV axles, shocks, struts, brakes. They carry the Nixon tire with free roadside hazard service, along with high-tread used tires. Locally owned and operated since 1978 in Meridian. The Scotty Ray Report Studio is sponsored by Environment Masters, providing hassle-free heating and cooling, plumbing and electrical services since 1957, and now serving Meridian homeowners.
Meridian's favorite barbecue is Squealer's Barbecue, named the barbecue capital for the state of Mississippi. Whether it's barbecue, wings, or burgers, Squealer's simply has the best for a family environment. Every Thursday night, there's live music out on the porch. Takeout orders are welcome, and whether it's your next tailgate or large catering event, your friends at Squealer's are there to help. Drop in for lunch today or a night out on the town. Squealer's Barbecue, the best in fine barbecue.
At Pettit Jewelers in Philadelphia, Mississippi, trust Nicole with your priceless heirloom jewelry. With generations of refined expertise, she ensures your cherished pieces are meticulously cared for. Pettit Jewelers, Philadelphia.
Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Have y'all seen this? We brought it up yesterday about the Ford visit that Trump did. And as he was going through there, he had a heckler. And you know, as always, he recognizes some people with a California howdy. And he gave that to him. So they started a fund yesterday for this guy that got suspended. Now, he's going to be paid most likely. But they have raised $600,000 for this guy that was rude to Trump. The people that don't care for Trump. What did I miss here?
I don't know, but I'm thinking about going to raise a little cane to him too.
You sat pretty for a few years.
Yeah, I mean, do it twice, I'd be all right.
That one shocked me there. I was not expecting that. Also, the NASCAR guy that Greg Biffle. Mm-hmm. Thieves already hit his house after he stole $30,000 worth of stuff from his house.
There is a warm place in Hades for them folks. That is lower than a snake's belly.
But and let me say this: if you've got, I'm being as serious as I can be. People watch the obituaries for crimes. That's just a criminal thing. They go after people who are deceased. Just to let you know.
Yeah.
Also, single bachelors watch that. I had one when my grandpa died come and visit my grandmother and ask her out on a date about a week. No, I'll never forget that. I thought that was funny. I said, I guess single older bachelors are looking at the obituaries to, see who's got their wives around.
What was the funeral crashers? Is that what you call that?
Something like that. Exactly like that. Except I witnessed it. I was there.
What's he going to do with that truck?
Was he good?
He was good. And,
did she go out with him?
She did not. He didn't have enough land. I said, Grandma, how much land has he got? And has he got any other grandkids? And he is all tied up, so we just passed.
How much money you got, big boy?
He was looking for more than deer hunting rights.
Yeah, that's right.
Date my grandma if you got a little place
If
to
you got a
hunt.
little land, we can work it out.
I can approve you, but you got to fill out the form.
And Odie just brought up a good point there. What is the timeline to ask if something is for sale after somebody is deceased? Is it because what goes through people's mind is I got to be first, or you don't get it.
When's the appropriate time? I guess that is.
What's your guess there?
I don't know. That's one of those.
I say a year before you go ask them.
Oh, it'll all be gone.
It'll all be gone.
It'll be gone, Odie. If you're after that 94 Toyota that has 5,000 miles on it, no.
I don't. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I can't even answer what it would be.
I couldn't do it. I could not. Hey, I'm sorry for the loss of your husband. Can I have that car?
No, you got to buy it. You can't ask
buy
for it.
it, but I couldn't do that. I could not do that.
Me and Nick ain't saying that.
I'm trying to figure out what I would do. I can't.
Because you think of it, if it's property that it joins you, you want to be first to get there because it joins you. So you need to ask or somebody else, and they go, "Well, you should have come." Somebody else asked. Ask.
Maybe you can send somebody to ask for you. I don't know.
Fill it out.
Yeah, let somebody else ask for it.
See, if you do that with the dating, they'll take your woman.
That's it. See, well, you got to wear. It's two different scenarios there.
Things that we don't know the answer to. This is one of those.
This is one.
It's a sticky situation. Where is Judge T when we need
exactly?
That?
He knows all about it.
He's hit more women up than.
That's it. He's probably busy looking in the obituary right now
while he's parking in a handicap spot.
My oh my! But that's a few of the things that have gone on here lately. Things that we don't know the answer to, though. Let's see. Did you realize the woman that her life was where she got in front of the ICE agent and she was trying to hit him with a car? That woman.
Yeah.
And I can't remember her name.
Renee Good.
Her. Do y'all realize that she has hired the same attorney as George Floyd's family to fight the government? I did not know that.
That attorney went up there and says, "Hey, I'll take it.
No, that's basically what happened. But that's who's going to be representing them. Still no word yet if charges are going to be brought against her wife. So we'll see if that becomes of that also. Here's what, and is this? I'm sure this goes to court quite often, but it worked out for this in California. It was a news reporter. It almost has that Suzanne Summers feel for it. If y'all remember Three's Company, Suzanne felt that she was much of a star as Jack, the character played by, what was his name?
Tripper.
John. Jack Tripper. Three's Company, Jack Tripper.
I told you I'm the world's worst.
You know who I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about, but I can't.
John Ritter.
Yep, that's it. That's it.
But she felt that she was just as important as he was to that show. They were paying him triple as to what she was making. Well, a news reporter in California felt that same way. She won $2 million in court. The court agreed with it. Now, in California, the thinking is a little bit different there.
A little.
No word yet as to what she was contributing as to what I've never watched her.
She made her money on the Thigh Master.
She did. Did you buy one or give one of those as a gift?
No, but I would, in the right circumstance, Not for my wife, absolutely not. I would never give that. That or a vacuum cleaner for Christmas, nothing like that.
Some things you don't give.
Suzanne Summers would turn her popularity into selling her products. If y'all will remember, and I was sitting here, I don't know how I watched it live. I was sitting here one night doing some work, and her page come up, and she was hawking makeup. Mm-hmm. And I thought, that's cool, that's Suzanne Summers. Then this dude appeared, and she goes, "Hey, how are you?" He broke into her house, and she's live on Facebook, and she's trying to get somebody to call the law to get rid of the homeboy.
Live. I didn't realize it was live time.
She had a beach house, wherever it was, California. He scaled the fence and just come on up in there.
Oh, gosh, on live Facebook.
That's tough. But she sold a lot of product doing that. So there you are on that.
Hey,
he was Tex Ritter's son.
Yep. The singer.
And a lot of people don't even nowadays know who Tex Ritter is. Gone, a thing of the past there. But famous. No kin to Roy Rogers whatsoever there. We'll be right back. We got some birthdays coming up, and we'll recap how you can get some of the best crawfish in town from Judge Nick.
Any others? They got some.
You
good
forgot
shrimp.
your gavel.
Next time I will bring it.
Do
I
you
promise.
keep one
Next
at home
time, I don't.
when your wife gets out of line?
I don't, because it don't work at home. That gavel doesn't work the same as it does at home. You know.
Hit it again.
Do it one more time.
Okay, so can we go over this just one more time? So when we buy a brand new air conditioner,
Environment Masters gives you the furnace for free.
But the catch is...
There's no catch, just free.
it's got to be like a cheap one, right?
No. And you get to choose between Linux or Train.
And all we have to do is buy a new air conditioner?
And Environment Masters gives you the furnace for free.
Can we go over this one more time?
As the seasons change, so do your clothes, and Garrett Sports Center on 8th Street has exactly what you need. Habo shirts, long and short sleeve, also Hulk shirts, and America's favorite brand, Carhartt, whether you need work pants or slacks for church. And nothing lasts like a pair of Carhartt overalls. Maybe it's a set of boots that you need to keep you dry in those wet conditions. And as hunting season rolls in, they have all the camouflage you need and toboggans to boot. Garrett Sports Center, 3505 8th Street, Meridian.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn.
If every time the wind blows you get a little leery about a tree over your house, talk to my friends at Reed Tree Service. There's no reason to be worried about a tree crashing through your house. Mike Reed has years of experience dealing with trees. It can be as simple as having a limb removed or a tree that is just huge too close to your shop or house. It's not going to cost you anything to have Mike come out and give you an estimate. They're licensed and insured, taking care of East Mississippi and West Alabama. Reed Tree Service. Have tree, will travel. Welcome back. Judge Nick Lisi joined. And we have to ask, how's your daddy doing?
He is doing very good. He's turned 72. Funny story, I hadn't even said yet. He got, as a matter of fact, 2 days ago, he went to the doctor for his normal checkup, and he's about the most fit 72-year-old I know.
Yeah.
But he got his little, I guess it told you, gave a little brief overview of how he was physically, and it said obese, and he has been upset. I think he just got more muscle mass, and it's probably based on your height.
And he kind of looks like RFK.
Oh my gosh! And he's generally the best fit guy in the room, in any room, and he's 72, and he was so upset.
Too many leftover Subways?
I guess so. I don't know what it was, because he was just ready to fight somebody over it. He said they don't know what they're talking about.
Any word yet of him actually going to run for office? He keeps talking. At church, I hear him.
Well, it'll be only him and the good Lord will know. He won't probably tell me or my mother. We'll just hear about it just like you guys will, because he'll probably keep it to himself, because my mother would talk him out of it in a half a heartbeat.
Anybody handing out Gus signs?
It'll be Gus if it is. It'll be Gus. He'll do it himself. I promise you.
We'll see what happens.
George sign in the shape of a sandwich.
That's it. That's it.
That is on the way there.
That's the truth.
We see that Trump is going to be attending and he has attended more sports events than any sitting president that I can remember.
Yeah.
Who else does a flyby over a stadium in Air Force One? He's going to be attending the college football national championship. So, go ahead, Trump. He's been to NASCAR. He's been to quite a few things there.
So. There's not many more people beside him that can afford a ticket.
But it has really. They were talking about this soccer, and I don't get soccer, y'all. I really don't.
It's football.
Foosball. No, that was a water boy.
Yeah.
Devil. Football. I don't understand soccer, and I understand that my tastes are different than others, and that a lot of people like that. But apparently, they're bringing some big soccer tournament to the U.S., and people from foreign countries are going, wait a minute, we can't afford that. Prices for sporting events are way overcharged. They charge the American taxpayer to build the stadiums for free for these owners to put it in their cities, and the taxpayers hit for tickets to build the joint. It's out of hand.
All the way around. I mean, in the right place. All right, Dallas. How much $1 billion they paid for this stadium? It might take 10 years. Oh, I grant you, the city of Dallas, they already made their money back.
Oh, well, I get what you're saying.
But I get what you're saying. if you own the football team,
you should build it.
You ought to build your own football field.
That's
I don't
it.
care how much is coming back. And then the city say, I'll give you 2% of the taxes that your company drew in here to help. But we're not building you $1 billion stadium.
It's ways that the taxpayer could not be hurt off of this.
Absolutely, for sure. For sure.
But they replace these stadiums every 10 to 15 years, and they spend
billions now, billions.
It's that B word. Something to think on.
I mean, that AT&T Stadium's awesome, and it's
You've been there?
expensive. I went to George Strait's last concert. I went to that one there.
I bet that was. How many people will that thing hold?
I think it was 100,000. It was a bunch. It was a bunch. I can't remember, but it was an awesome stadium. But the good Lord only knows what it cost to build. You know,
the World Cup 50 times bigger than the Super Bowl.
I didn't know that.
I mean, it's huge.
Oh, it is. It is.
So that's what I was talking about.
Yes.
The soccer thing. Okay.
It goes in Italy and Mexico, all that. It's all over.
But tickets to it, from what I understand, are outrageously priced.
They're out of this world.
Yeah. So anyway, So that's what we know at this point on that. Let's talk about birthdays.
We do have a few of them out there. Ashlyn Turnbull got a birthday today. That's my name is goddaughter.
Your what now?
Our goddaughter.
I ain't never heard that before.
We hadn't either, but it works. Alan Willis has got a birthday. Alan, happy birthday, brother. Now, here we got a special one coming up Sunday. And we got to say a special one to Sarah Lisi, who should be watching. Happy birthday.
Ooh, big one there. What you doing for?
We're going deer hunting on Sunday after church. That's how we're going to celebrate. We really celebrate because it's kind of in the middle of winter. You can't take a bunch of kids swimming. We do a half birthday in the summertime where we can actually go do something with them. But we're going deer hunting. I'm sure we'll eat messes around, but we're going to have a good time.
That'll be a good time. There. Ronnie Harrington's got a birthday. All right, it came up. Marmion Francis, and I don't know if that was a misspelling, maybe a Marion Francis, I'm not sure, but happy birthday. Mark Ingram and his wife's having an anniversary. Gene King's got a birthday, and Brantley Gray has a special birthday.
Does Gene play tennis?
Not this one.
Okay.
I wouldn't say. She may. I don't know.
Coming up, we're going to give you a Bible verse. We go back to Nick. Nick, you got, I was sitting here thinking of, you got Subway, you got Nick and Al's, and then, of course, the crawfish. Where do we go today? What's the choice to eat today?
Yeah, you can go to any of them today except the crawfish. That will be tomorrow. But like I said, as soon as I leave here, I'm going to be on the road by 9 o'clock going to pick up seafood. So you can hit up Subway, Nick and Al's, and any other ideas you guys got. We're still trying to figure out what we want to be when we grow up. If you got any good business ideas, we're interested.
Okay. Is it best to text or call? What's the best way?
You can text or call, but the number is 601-934-0598, or you can go on to Pinch and Tails and message us through that as well.
And let me say this: if you've never tried the shrimp there, if you'll go back and read, one time the only place you could get shrimp in town was from Winn-Dixie. If y'all remember that,
that's right.
Blows Winn-Dixie away.
Oh, it is the best shrimp.
Ooh, baby.
Well, we try to do it right. Like I said, we don't try to halfway do anything, and we appreciate the business. I think this year's our 9th year in business, and Marion time has flown.
I can't believe that.
I remember when we started in Marion with no shed, just an asphalt pad, and we were boiling hot water just to get attention. We didn't even have nobody ordering anything. So it's come a long way, thank the good Lord.
What's the next big adventure for Marion? Any rumors of what's being built?
I really don't know. I've heard some rumors, but I don't know enough to even speculate if they're even correct, to be honest with you, on some of them. But but Marion's growing. It is for sure growing.
For something. Yes, sir.
They're doing something for sure.
Oh, Mayor Gill is a go-getter.
Yep, he's on fire.
Without a doubt there. Nick, thank you for joining us.
I enjoyed it.
Well, I'm getting that Marmion is correct. So, good deal. So, happy birthday. And I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to say something backwards. So, yes, happy birthday. Well, let's see here where we're going to go today. And this kind of goes to where we have been talking about. And I've got to pull this up because today we're going to go to Isaiah 5, verse 20. Woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness, who put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. And it goes back to where if we do something wrong, we ought to be held accountable. It doesn't matter your statute. The whole story's got to be told. But we are hiding what's going on in reality every single day. We've got to do what's right for each and every person out here in the United States. Period. We've got to keep God number one in our hearts and do what's right and quit hiding the wrong under the right. Y'all have a wonderful day. We love you. Have a great day. Friday will be here tomorrow. Until then, be safe.
All right, Nick, you want to say goodbye?
Y'all have a good one. Thank y'all.
Hope to see you in your courtroom soon.
Absolutely. Hope not. Hope not.
We'll see y'all bright and early tomorrow.